Hi BookTube, it's me, Donald Blogs Books. Today I am coming to you with a book haul. I went to the Dollar Tree and got a bunch of books for $1. I actually found one that I have right here already, which is Joseph Anton by Salman Rushdie. I bought that book 2 years ago, somewhere around there, for like $20. 17 to 20 bucks, I can't remember, but it was somewhere around there. I got this for $1, so I'll probably give it to someone because I wanted to keep that copy, but I might give it to someone on here. If you message me, you want it, if you've never had it, I could do that. It's a good book. It's a memoir. I got this book, Spy Mom, by Beth McMullen. I've never read any work by her that I'm aware of. It is a thick book. This is paperback, but it is 615 pages. It's a pretty thick book. It's The Adventures of Sally Sin. She is a wife, a mother, a retired spy, or so she thinks. After 9 years with the United States Agency for Weapons of Mass Destruction, where she desperately tried to stay one step ahead of her dashing nemesis, Ian Blackford, Sally has become Lucy Hamilton, stay-at-home mom, to Theo and wife to adoring husband Will. Now, instead of chasing bad guys through perilous jungles, she builds a giant Lego tower and crafts exceptional forts from couch cushions. So, there's more to it. It seemed interesting. I've not read many Spy Mom books, so why not? This is a book that I thought would be great. I love informative books, biographies, memoirs, stuff like that. This is No Excuses, Derek Coleman Jr. It's about growing up deaf and his achieving a Super Bowl dream. So I think that's great. It's possibly an inspiring book. I think it'll be really good to read. So I love when people have a lot of diversity and stuff and things against them. I mean, it would have to be hard being an NFL player and being deaf to hear a call. You know, they're going to have to come up with a sign or something. But he obviously did it and worked great as a team member. I mean, he made it to the Super Bowl. So the next book is The Book of Jonah. It's a novel by Joshua Max Feldman. Let's go in here. The modern day Jonah at the center of Joshua Max Feldman's brilliantly conceived retelling of a classic tale of a young Manhattan lawyer. Jonah is a lucky guy. Healthy, handsome, with two beautiful women ready to spend the rest of their lives with him. What more could we ask for, right? And an enormously successful career that gets more promising by the minute. He's celebrating a deal that will surely make him a partner at his firm when a bizarre vision at a party changes everything. As hard as he tries to forget what he saw, this disturbing sign is only the first of many Jonah will witness, and before long his life is unrecognizable. Though this perhaps divine intervention will be responsible for more than one irreversible loss in Jonah's life, it will also lead him to cross paths with Judith Bulbrook, an intense, breathtakingly intelligent woman who is no stranger to loss herself. As this funny and bold novel moves to Amsterdam and then Las Vegas, Feldman examines the way we live now while asking an age-old question: how can we explain the unexplainable? We'll see how it turns out. I'll do a review on it probably. Shouldn't take me long to read it. The Life Objects, which is written by Susanna Moore. Kurt Anderson says on the back, this is a deceptively simple novel that manages that uncanny trick of great fiction, turning the familiar, ambitious provincial girl, World War II, glamorous aristocrats, into a thrilling, enchanting story you've never encountered before. Imagine Downton Abbey crossed with In the Garden of Beasts as fashioned by a literary master at the peak of her powers. So, $1, you can't go wrong, I guess. This book I picked up and I'm reading it, as you see by my bookmark. I'm only on page 5, but I'll be able to get some more done. But yeah, it's called Toby's Room by Pat Barker. People Magazine says, It's beautiful and evocative, a coming-of-age story that transcends the individual and gestures to the fate of a generation. We'll see how that one goes. Now, this one, when I first looked at the cover, I just thought maybe it was going to be like a biography or a memoir. It's actually a novel. On Earth as It Is in Heaven. They say William, well, I don't know the last name, Gilday, says David Enya tells a compelling story set in his native Sicily of violence and love. It is about a young boxer pursuing a championship but faced with distractions with his ancestors, or that his ancestors knew all too well. The writing is spectacular. So I'm actually looking forward to this because, I don't know, I like sports stuff. So this book, this is supposed to be Dollar Tree. Got that one at Target, but we'll talk about that in a different one. This is Griselda Takes Flight by Joyce Mannon. Now that her morbidly obese... What is it with me and the obese stuff? I just purchased that book, The Middlesteins. I have it sitting right over there. Talk about a obese woman. So it says, now that her morbidly obese sister, Agnes Sparrow, is comfortably dieting at the Greenbrier nursing home, Griselda learns to fly, literally after a pilot makes an emergency landing and creates quite a ruckus in the otherwise sleepy town of Bright's Pond. But Griselda's newfound freedom and her flight time with the handsome pilot Cliff is hampered by other happenings in town, like the gold digger who prances around town and is supposedly engaged to Stella Kincaid's brother, who is in a coma. So sort of like a soap opera. And there's Ivy Slocum's dog, Al Capone, whose adventures continue long after they should. When Chief of Police Mildred Blessing starts investigating the gold digger, however, things really heat up for Griselda and all the residents of the unique Pennsylvania hamlet called Bright's Pond. So, it says here that she has written previous novels, Bright's Pond, which is this. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, The Prayers of Agnes Sparrow. So, I'll have to get that. Maybe it's a part of a series. We'll find out. So, like I said, the Joseph Anton book, memoir by Salman Rushdie, I can give it to one of you guys if you want. Just leave a comment below, and then we can work out the details. It's up to you. But happy readings, and have a great time.